What's up, boys? Today, we'll be talking about how to develop an aesthetic physique while you're on semen retention. Now, if you want to develop an aesthetic physique and you're committed and you're determined and you truly want to change, link below. I have free one-on-one coaching, consultation for you to really, see what you have to do to get to that process, to get to that transformation. So I'm gonna go over just the overview. I'm gonna have other videos that go more in depth about how to transform your body over time. First thing I want to talk about is food. You cannot be eating bullshit. Now, you can be eating things that are bullshit when you're first starting out and you're trying to develop that mental fortitude to be able to change your diet. So what I mean by bullshit is we're not eating everything. We're eating in a efficient calorie surplus or deficit, depending on what you want to do. If you're trying to lose fat, deficit. Trying to gain weight, gain muscle, surplus. Now, when you're on SR, you're probably going to have like a faster metabolism. You're going to feel like you have more energy. So, if you want to build muscle, the surplus would be beneficial, right? But if you want to lose fat, like deficit. Now, when you're first starting out, I would say the first 2 weeks, you should try to just work on counting your calories. You should try to work on just getting in the habit of tracking your food. So you are able to understand what you're eating and how you're eating it. And you're able to change it more efficiently when you do try to change your diet. So that's just the first thing I have to get over. The second thing is activity level. I need you to be going to the gym at least 5 times a week. Okay? 3 times is minimum. 5 times is great. 7 times, you got a lot of energy, my boy. Probably on like 3 months. But look, I need you to be going to the gym consistently. And I'm going to go over what truly makes an aesthetic physique in a little bit. And I'm just going to go over the breakdown of it. And then in further videos, I'll go into specific muscle groups, specific training, specific workouts. So, first, shoulders. Very important. I feel like this is probably one of the most top 5. there's only a couple muscle groups, but I would say about top 3 greatest muscle groups to really work on over time, because these are going to create that V-taper, not only the V-taper, because that's really the lats, but it's going to create a dimension to your physique. It's going to create that aesthetic dimension and proportion to it. So in further videos, I'll go over shoulders. But for now, let's just go over all of them. The 3 most beneficial ones for aesthetic physique. Next is back. Back, lat, shrugs, traps, all important for developing a wider shape. Now, for people who probably have like a wider hip to waist ratio or a shoulder to waist ratio, you need to be developing your back so that ratio seems like it's smaller. So you look like you have a smaller waist, right? So that's why the back is so important, because you need to develop your back so you're able to have that aesthetic V-tapered look. You know what I mean? And if you want a back routine, drop that in the comments, or say back in the comments, whatever. But that's second. Third is going to be abs. Now, abs are a little different because you need to have a structured and just all around just efficient diet to be able to cut, and also your activity level needs to be high enough to where you're cutting and you're expending those calories so you burn fat. But the definition and the definition and how big the abs are in proportion to your real body are important for developing that aesthetic physique and really like showing that you are lean, showing that you are healthy. And that's all we're looking for. We're looking for health. We're looking for vitality. So abs are the 3rd most important. Abs, obliques, right? Very important for you to develop that look or that IG model look. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there, and we're on that journey together. those are the three most, I would say, important ones for just developing an overall physique. Overall, just aesthetic physique, not overall physique at all. You need your legs, bro. Don't neglect the legs. Don't neglect the forearms. Don't neglect the arms. I'm just saying that's the most important for that aesthetic look that you're trying to go for. If you're just starting out, I would say try to focus primarily on that first, and then go into other things when you get that mental comfortability with working out in general. So that's the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed it.